Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a concept that's honestly a bit mind-bending, and it's fundamentally rewriting how businesses operate. Just picture this, a single person, armed with nothing but a laptop and the right technology, doing the work of an entire small business team. It sounds like straight-up science fiction, right? But the data we're looking at today says it's already happening.
I want you to imagine, just for a second, completely wiping out all that massive overhead of hiring employees. No negotiating salaries, no agonizing over expensive benefits, no managing sick days, and, let's be real, no team drama. Just pure, unadulterated output. What if AI could literally replace your entire team? That's exactly the stark reality we're breaking down in today's Explainer, looking at direct comparisons of human workflows versus automated systems.
All right, let's start with Section 1.
The small business problem.
Look, building a business is tough enough, right? But scaling a team, that is usually where you hit a massive bottleneck. Back in the day, which honestly was just a few years ago, getting a company off the ground meant you had to hire a graphic designer, a copywriter, a social media manager, customer support, video editors. I mean, the list just goes on. And you know what that means? Massive monthly payrolls, juggling a half-dozen different personalities, and waiting days, sometimes weeks, just to get a simple cross-collaborated project done. It's an incredibly expensive and painfully slow setup.
Which brings us to a really fascinating question from our source material today. But what if you didn't have to hire anyone? It's a provocative thought, isn't it? Hold on to that, because we are about to look at the first big technological showdown where AI is literally crossing names off that traditional hiring list one by one.
Okay, let's dive right into Section 2, replacing the creative team.
So the creative department used to be the most human-reliant, highly subjective part of any business, but the algorithms have officially caught up. Just look at the contrast here in the graphic design workflow. The traditional human workflow, that involves days of drafting, endless back-and-forth revisions, and paying those super high hourly rates or retainers. But the AI workflow, we're talking about instant visual generation for a single, low, flat monthly fee. You just type a prompt and boom, seconds later you've got commercial-grade graphics. The practical, real-world savings here are absolutely staggering for a lean startup.
And you know what? We're seeing the exact same shift happening with copywriters. Typically, a human writer needs hours of brainstorming, drafting, and editing to get just one campaign ready to go. But AI? It steps right into that marketer role, generating instant copy that's actually trained on top converting marketing formulas. It spits out sales pages, emails, ad copy, all at lightning speed, and it maintains high quality without any of that creative fatigue humans naturally get.
Now, generating creative assets is one thing. AI writing and designing are impressive for sure, but as our source material points out, AI writing is impressive, but wait until you see how it handles angry customers. If you thought the creative side was wild, just wait until you see what happens when we let the machines talk directly to the absolute lifeblood of a business, the clients.
Moving right along to Section 3, automating customer support.
We're shifting focus here to the critical front line of any business, customer interaction. This is really where the reliability of automation gets put to the ultimate test. Think about it. A human support agent is naturally constrained. They have limited shift hours, they take sick days, and when ticket volumes spike, you inevitably get slow response times. But the AI workflow, you get 24/7 availability with instant issue resolution. It doesn't sleep, it definitely doesn't need coffee breaks, and it completely transforms the customer experience because it basically eliminates wait times altogether.
And it really doesn't stop at the front line either. Think about your researchers or virtual assistants. We are all so used to hours of manual Googling, reading, and compiling data into those tedious spreadsheets. Well, now, automated tools offer instant data scraping and automated reports. They're condensing what used to be literally days of manual labor into mere seconds of processing. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Which leads us to this pretty dramatic realization from the source material. Then the AI completely replaced an entire workflow. We aren't just talking about a helpful little tool anymore, guys. We're talking about software absorbing a job from start to finish. And let me tell you, the financial implications of this are absolutely shocking.
Now, what's really interesting about this next part is Section 4, AI versus human showdown.
It's time to look at the hard economics driving this massive shift. When you put a human team side by side with AI tools, the disparity is, well, it's wild. Under costs, traditional businesses are completely weighed down by full-time salaries, taxes, benefits, the whole shebang. The alternative? A handful of cheap software subscriptions. And as for speed, human project timelines are typically measured in days and weeks. AI outputs those exact same results in seconds and minutes. The economic advantage is just impossible to ignore at this point.
The bottom line here is that AI is often a 10x speed multiplier. An automated workflow doesn't just match a human team. It absolutely crushes traditional project timelines. It basically allows a single founder to execute, iterate, and launch at the speed of a massive corporation. It's entirely redefining what one single person can accomplish in a standard workday.
So with speed and cost multipliers like that, we kind of have to address the elephant in the room. But is any job actually safe? I mean, if AI can design, write, research, and do customer service flawlessly, what is left for us? Are we all just going to be replaced by a line of code?
Let's dive into our final area, Section 5, the future of work.
So, the big question: can AI truly replace every single team member? Well, actually, scratch that. Not exactly. AI still has some surprising weaknesses. It really struggles with complex high-level strategy, deep human empathy, and nuanced physical world tasks. You are still going to need a human visionary to steer the ship, right? You need someone to genuinely connect with high-ticket clients on an emotional level and to manage the physical operations of a business. Those roles heavily rely on the human touch, and for now, they remain very safe.
But for the execution roles, AI is already heavily dominating day-to-day operations. Based on the tools we've explored today, the heavy lifting is absolutely shifting to machines. AI is taking over roughly 40% of standard copywriting tasks, 30% of support, 20% of design, and about 10% of research.
Which leaves us with a final, pretty provocative thought. Which business job will AI replace next? This landscape is changing so much faster than most people realize. Whether you're building a team right now or just planning out your own career, you have to ask yourself, are you operating in a space that a software subscription could do tomorrow? Keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.